Booyah! This is Robin Wakeham, physiotherapist, and welcome to the Back Pain Secret Podcast. Today, guys, we're going to talk about when you have sciatica pain anger. When you're feeling like you're angry all the time because you're suffering from sciatica, meaning you have pain in your back, buttocks, down your leg, and you're consistently sleeping badly, you're taking pills, and you're just pissed all the time. So that's what we're going to talk about today. First, I'm going to play the intro song. Be right back.
So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets.
Okay guys, I'm back, and today's topic, like I said, is what to do when you are feeling this consistent anger, sciatica pain anger all the time in your life, okay? And what you need to do on a daily basis to fix that, okay? Or at least reduce it. And as always, I have a patient story, right? We can call this dude Fred. He's about 45 years old. And as always, it's a made-up name, of course, to protect the innocent. And Fred has 2 kids. He's married and he has an office job, okay? So about 4 or 5 years back, he stopped exercising. Before he went to the gym, he was out walking, maybe took a few runs and stuff like that. But about 5 years back, he stopped doing any exercise whatsoever, okay? And the reason he was telling himself at least, was that he was just too busy with the kids, with the work, with all the chores at home, keeping the wife happy, all of that, you know? But the past 3 years, he'd been suffering from sciatica in his left leg, okay? And the pain was more or less consistently, and it started in his back, felt down his leg, down to his foot, more or less all the time, okay? So, the pain was just there consistently. So externally, he was feeling this pain all the time. And he felt like he was also addicted, you know, he was also addicted to the news, social media, gossip, negative stuff that was going on around the world that he couldn't control. He was addicted to that. And he started to feel more and more negative all the time. And he was also feeling anger inside of him. And he couldn't really explain why he felt this anger. Internally, he felt ashamed over not being a positive role model for his kids. He also felt ashamed over not exercising, and he started to gain weight, right? And he was frustrated at his sciatica that was just increasing day by day. It wasn't like reducing at all. And he, at the same time, he knew that he needed to do certain stuff to counteract that, but he just didn't do that. And that was also irritating him, that he didn't have that internal power to just change it. So then Fred hit kind of a wall at work. He had this big fight with some other person that was also known for always being angry. So they went head to head and had it out in the office. It was a lot of shouting, a lot of screaming, and it was a big meeting with the people in charge of the company. And this also created more stress in his life. It was like whenever he got worked up, he started to feel this increased pain in his left leg. He was also sleeping less and less. He was on the prescription drugs now that he'd been on and off for a few years. And this pain, the lack of sleep, and just the situation, the frustration he was feeling, also created problems with other members of his family, like his wife, also some relatives. And this was when the time Fred showed up at my office. And like always, when people come to me in this office, they get the usual stuff, you know, with the standing up desk, walk every day for 30 minutes in the morning, and also like different exercises to build up your core stability, stuff like that. But in most cases, especially if you've been suffering from pain for an extended period of time, it's not just like a quick fix. So you need other things done as well. And I was, when I talked to Fred, it was very clear that this anger issue was a big problem in his life. And I told Fred, you know, if you have to change the way you are currently looking at the world, because if you don't, bad shit is gonna happen, even more bad shit. And yes, I told him, you know, there is a lot of bad shit going on in the news that you can get pissed off about, okay? And yes, there is a lot of shit, bad shit going on social media also, that also causes you to be angry. But if that is your sole focus, Fred, what's going on the news and social media, it's not strange that you are upset. There's so many people around the world right now that are angry for something that is happening around the world right now, but they can't. But that's not really new. And the sad thing is that you can't really do anything about it. You know, all the shit that's going on around the world, you can't really do anything about that. Okay, you need to focus on the stuff that you can actually change. And this is all the stuff that's going on in social media and stuff. It creates so much turmoil. But it's if you're always focusing on this consistently, you know, then you are going to feel anger. You're going to feel anxiety all the time, and you have to change that focus, and you have to start reacting to things in a different way in order for you to feel better. So, Fred, I'm going to give you a few tips and tricks here, and I don't have all the answers, but here is a few things that I've noticed through the years by myself also, for myself also, and I still get angry once in a while, you know. But as you grow older and you get more experience, you understand that getting angry isn't really the solution for anything. And I see a lot of my patients here on a daily basis that are also struggling with it. So first off, Fred, with your focus. When you have the stuff that's going on, you need to start focus on all the good stuff in the world. Just there aren't kicking awesome. When you wake up and you roll out of bed, okay, and you put your feet on your ground every morning, and you should say to yourself, you know, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful. That should be a very easy exercise to do for anyone that's listening to this. That when you wake up, you get your eyes open, and you yawn and you stretch yourself, you get your feet on the ground, and you just say, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful. That's a good start. Be grateful for the day that you're actually in. But if you instead, and I think like it sounds, Fred, like this is the way you roll out of bed. You roll out of bed and you yawn, and then you grab your phone. Okay, and you look at your phone and you're going through the feed, and you're going through all the news, and you're getting like all the stress, all the anger, and you're clicking on all of these like clickbaits, you know, just these one-liners that just gets you to click, and it's something negative. So first off, Fred, put the damn phone down and think about all what you're grateful for today, and what you want to achieve and what you want to create. I would say that's like a very, very important thing. So you start off your day in a good manner, not just like going through all the shit that's going on in the world, because that could upset anyone, all the time. Number two, you know, don't really also focus. You see a lot of negative people and angry people. They focus on all the problems all the time. All the time, they're just focusing on the problems. Most people that are angry, they're not solution based. And what do I mean with that? Well, first off, you know, if you're feeling anger, problem all the time, that's the default mood. You become angry from that. But when you become more solution based, meaning that you have a problem, something comes up, but you're directly going to look for the solution for the thing that's going on, your life is going to take on a whole different character, okay? So I would say, like, we all know that there is stuff going on in the world and around us in our everyday life that's bad, right? So when something bad comes up, focus like 20% of your time and energy and effort on like just recognizing that is a problem, that is something negative. But the other 80% of your time and efforts should be to find a solution for that problem. So important. Because when your mind is more solution based, your angriness or your anger slowly, gradually just goes away, because you're focused on the solution. Number 2, Fred, I would say get some help. Get some help. If you find yourself being able not to get over your anger with this or other information, get a therapist, get into a group, talk to some people, go to a seminar, change your environment, go volunteer somewhere, get around people that are more positive, that can change your mood. And you need to you're in a rut, right? So you need to change that up. And number 3, and this is very important. I meet a lot of people that they don't let go of the old negative stuff in their life. They're like holding on, cramping onto this negative stuff that's going on. So if you're going around on a daily basis and you're still getting upset for stuff that happened 3, 4, 5, 10 years back, and if you're an adult and you're still angry and pissed about things that happened to you in high school, okay, you need to get a therapist. You need to get a therapist. And I say this with all sincerity and respect to you, Fred, that if you're still like getting upset over stuff that happened to you way back, you really need to work through that in order for you to let go of that anger, because that just built up in your body. There's different things. Like I said, a therapist, you can go meditate. You need to every day do something to more or less shower off your brain and shower off all the anger that you're currently feeling in your life. Because if you're living consistently on a daily basis with this anger, first off, it's going to irritate your sciatica pain and your back pain. You know that already. It's going to destroy your relationships with your family and friends, and it's going to affect your health, and it's going to be a very, very negative impact on your life. And when you're there on your deathbed, you're just going to think for yourself, how the hell, what happened in my life? I was angry all the time. But there is ways to work through that, and you just need to take it day by day and do that. As today's tip, guys, this is a hard topic. I see a lot of people, especially now with all the social media and things that are going on around the world. It's so easy to become angry, and you react to things, and you start off your morning in a bad way. So first off, turn off your phone in the morning. When you roll out of bed, get your feet on the ground and just say, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, I'm thankful, to get you going. And I would say, go up, have breakfast, go for your walk, and don't get into the news or the social media or your email or anything like that. At least before you've had at least an hour and a half for yourself, just to think about what's going on, what's important in your life. Okay, guys, that's all for today. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm gonna go off for my walk now, maybe going to the gym. Take care, and guys, remember, just one step away from reducing or fixing your back pain and sciatica. Take care. Bye-bye.
Want more back pain secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.